Hey guys, Jerry Bierman at Allure and Glass. So one of the things that we're talking to our staff about is like trying to document. So hang on. First of all, we talk about our employees as internal customers, and our external customers would be either a contractor or a homeowner. And so one of the things that we're talking to our staff about as internal customers, we want you to have a good customer experience, right? As an internal customer, and we basically have 8 departments in our company, and so years ago, we heard about a document that I think the police department uses called a Code Blue, and we incorporated that in our business. And it was simply to be a document that when somebody, an internal customer, would have any kind of frustration, like we talk about baton handoffs, when the baton hands off from Connor to Jerry, and it's just not smooth, and there's some frustration, there's some confusion, which creates frustration. How do I document that? Like, and some of my guys are like, that's a snitch sheet. And we're like, no, we don't want it to be a snitch sheet. So it's not to, let's reverse it, me handing the baton off to Connor. It's not to be a tattletale about Jerry, but it's like our job as leaders is to help personally and professionally grow Jerry. And so if we don't have a method to document when Jerry's creating frustrations for teammates, how do we go back to them and give them some feedback for improvement? Very delicate, isn't it? So, so we have this thing, it's called a Code Blue. It kind of incorporates a personal improvement plan, but it's designed, again, to take internal customers. We do it externally as well, but just for the sake of this rant, just the idea of a baton handoff to Connor, and when I'm causing him frustrations, to document that and then professionally engage me in some correction. Like, hey, when you handed that baton off, it was frustrating because of this, that, and the other thing. This can be super dangerous. I was talking to my leadership team about this Monday. This is like some waters that we need to move into very professionally. And I think it comes from a place to have your heart, your motives in the right place. When you're coming to Jerry with feedback, are you coming in a place where you're angry? You're going to beat the crap out of me? Or are you coming at a place where you're actually trying to help me be the best version of myself, right? I've signed up to be the best project manager I can be, and therefore I want feedback. I want your feedback, because the feedback that you give me is how I'm going to make improvements. So, it's not easy. It's super difficult. It takes a lot of energy. And I was challenged this morning. It takes a lot of listening. So that's kind of just snippet on some things that we're trying to reincorporate our Code Blues.